This is the Great Sudoku for AngryMarks.com, coming at you here with the New Japan G1 Climax action for August 7th, 2015. If you want to get at me on Twitter, my handle there is @GreatSudoku. Get at me with your comments, your feedback, your suggestions. We'll get right into the action here for August 7th, the G1 Climax. Match number 1 saw Jay White taking on Yohei Komatsu. And Komatsu ends up tapping out Jay White with a single leg crab. It wasn't that interesting, but hey, it's an opening match. It doesn't need to be. Match number 2 saw the Chaos B team of Toru Yano and Yoshihashi taking on an interesting matchup, interesting team made up of David Finlay and Tetsuya Naito. Yoshihashi wins this match for Chaos in the way he's been doing lately with a Swanton Bomb. We did have a hashtag Naito heel fail. Naito came in the ring to break up the pin, but instead of breaking up the pinfall, he just stood there and did nothing. Look, New Japan, if you really wanted to put Tetsuya Naito over as a heel, just have him walk straight to the back instead of coming into the ring, debating about breaking up the pin and not breaking up the pin, because that just makes his character seem very stupid. Moving on to the next match, we had Captain New Japan, Kota Ibushi, Hiroyoshi Tenzin, and Togi Makabe taking on a Bullet Club team consisting of Tama Tonga, Bad Luck Fale, Doc Gallows, and AJ Styles. And Tama Tonga getting a push lately. He pinned Captain New Japan following his head shrinker DDT. It's good to see Tama Tonga getting the confidence of the New Japan booking crew and getting a win here, picking it up for Bullet Club. Last match on your undercard, match number 4, saw Katsuyori Shibata teaming up with Ryusuke Taguchi and Jushin Liger. Haven't seen him in a while. And they took on a team of Hiroshi Tanahashi, Mascara Dorada, and Kushida. And this match ends when Taguchi ends up tapping out Mascara Dorada with a single leg submission. Not what I saw coming, but hey, it's good to know Taguchi knows some submission holds. And we'll get right into the G1 Climax Block B matches of the night, because as we know, the B block always brings it. Match number 5 in your first G1 Climax Blocks B match of the night saw Blue Justice, Yuji Nagata with 2 points, taking on Michael Elgin with 6 points. This match ends exactly as you would think it would. Elgin powerbombs Yuji Nagata into the corner, but with a running powerbomb this time, and then finishes Nagata off with a spinning helicopter powerbomb pin. Elgin now moves to 8 points in the B block of the G1 Climax. Match number 6 in your second G1 Climax B block match saw Tomoaki Hanma with 0 points, taking on Carl Anderson with 6 points. And boy oh boy, it is a famine here for Tomoaki Hanma. He was going for his top rope falling headbutt, but Anderson stands up, catches him with a Carl Cutter in midair, pinfall, 1, 2, 3. Carl Anderson moves to 8 points, and Tomoaki Hanma still has that giant goose egg. Match number 7 and your third G1 Climax B block match of the night saw Satoshi Kojima with 4 points, taking on Hiroki Goto with 6 points. And when I say Goto pulled out all the stops in this match, he pulled out all the stops. He won the match with a Shoten, but in this match he did the Ura Shoten. He did the Kaiten, which is an avalanche sunset flip powerbomb from the top turnbuckle. I mean, he pulled out every stop in this match. He did a spinning version of his Ushigoroshi too. So it was good to see Goto pull everything he had out in his arsenal to get the win over Satoshi Kojima. And Hiroki Goto now also moves into those who have 8 points in the B block. Match number 8, your semi-main event, your co-main event on the card, featured Shinsuke Nakamura with 6 points, taking on Yujiro Takahashi with 4 points. And despite some interference from Cody Hall, it was Nakamura who ended up winning this match. He had a nice off-the-top turnbuckle knee to Takahashi's throat. He followed it up with just clocking him in the head with a high-running knee/kick to the head. Pinfall, 1, 2, 3. Interesting to note, Takahashi did kick out of the Bomb IA earlier in the match. So Nakamura now has 8 points. He moves into that very elite block of people who have 8 points. We'll be getting to that a little bit later, right after we talk about the main event. Your main event was chaos on chaos action. We had Kazuchika Okada 8 points, taking on Tomohiro Ishii with 8 points. And the winner of this match would sit atop the G1 Climax B block all by themselves with 10 points. This match ended exactly how you would expect it. Okada won the match via Rainmaker Lariat, German suplex, rolling German style. He hit Tomohiro Ishii with a German suplex, picked him up like he was doing a rolling Germans, and then just devastated him with the Rainmaker Lariat. So it's Okada that picks up the 2 points and sits alone atop the B block with 10 points. And let's get right to the stand is going to B block as they stand right now. As I mentioned, Kazuchika Okada is your leader with 10 points. And we have a plethora of people in the B block just 2 points behind him at 8. And those people are Tomohiro Ishii, Ishii, Carl Anderson, Haruki Goto, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Michael Elgin. They all have 8 points. Below them, there are 2 men at 4 points in Yujiro Takahashi and Satoshi Kojima. Below Kojima is Yuji Nagata at 2, and rounding out the bottom with that goose egg is Tomoaki Hanma. So yeah, any questions, any comments you have for me, you can get at me on Twitter at Great Sudoku. If you watch the G1 Climax live, you can see all of my live tweets. You can catch the live tweets from other people there. It is really fun to wake up at 5:30 in the morning and get on Twitter for those live tweets that go on. Anyway, this has been the Great Sudoku for AngryMarks.com. This is your G1 Climax action for August the 7th. Great Sudoku signing off.